guys, Maya here again with the 5th devlog from Flicklink Games. Today I'm going to talk about what I've done this past week, and after my part, Mahar will take it away with his progress, so stay tuned for that. Before delving into this video, I just want to quickly thank everyone who commented on our 2nd devlog. It means a lot to get the support that we got, so thank you very much. And we also got a question from US asking if there will be a demo release, which will not happen. I don't think we will even release it online. That is not something that we are prioritizing. But yeah, thank you so very much for all the support that we got. We are very thankful. In my last devlog, I talked a lot about figuring out how to animate, and after that the animating process took like way less time. It was all about figuring out what things to touch and what not to touch. For example, I extended the knees a lot to get the character in the desired position, which is just not something that a normal human being can do. Instead, I should have moved the spine. This also caused a lot of problems with the eye key handles didn't follow the feet, and that made the splining process extra difficult. I remade the first walk cycle I did in like 30 minutes. After that, I also made several other animations, such as running cycle, strafe left and right, backwards walk, jump, idle, and an animation for when the character is sniping. I also made an animation for crouching, but it looks like that is not going to make it into the game. After I was done with the animations, I moved on to making some furniture and such to put the houses in the game. I made it all very simplistic and low poly to fit the style that we were going for. First I made a tree house, and for that I added a secret little Sudoku book, which I imagine the grandpa sneaking up to read when avoiding the grandmaster or something. They would probably break their backs trying though. Then I decided to make some paintings and frames, as they make the rooms look a lot more finished. Initially I just drew some random stuff without the lore of the game in mind, so those just did not fit. Later on I moved on to doing some landscapes with a pen tool, as that seemed like something Grandpa would have in his house, perhaps to dream of better times on the countryside. Then I moved on to making the sofa and bed. I decided to go with the navy blue theme, as it is a classic color. The sofa needed a TV obviously, so I made that, displaying some nice golf, which I again made with a pen tool, as it gives a nice simplistic graphical style. Lastly, I made the dinner table with chairs and some matching curtains. Here went with a sort of red-white theme, as that was something my grandpa used to have in his house, so I thought that made sense. Apart from the animations and models, I've also been working on a cutscene for the intro of the game. Since our lore is not that easily shown in-game, since it's a backstory, I wanted the cutscene to really put the player into our world and showcase just that. Having a reason for the grandpa's fighting is a huge deal, since it can get the player more attached to the game. So the cutscene, I wanted the dog to walk from one garden to the other and place a big dump. The grandpa owned that garden, would then snipe the dog because he's angry, obviously. That would then start the battle of the grandpas. This feeling that you are two grandpas fighting would then get enhanced by things in-game, for example my character design. Initially, I wanted to do the animations in Adobe Animate CC, since the program allows for shape tweens, which means that I don't have to make any in-betweens. The program makes them for me. With this though, I found that it bugged a lot. Some objects which moved from one end to the other became invisible while the animation was running, and some objects randomly rotated. I had to abandon this idea and instead make in-betweens like I normally would have. So far I made the walking animations for the dog. I might transfer my work to Photoshop instead, because I'm more experienced in that program, even though it's not made for animating. And it allows me to choose which layers I want for each frame in an easier way, I've found. Yeah guys, so this is what I've done so far. I hope you like it. I will have to finish my cutscene and then I'm finally done with my part. I'm very excited to try out the game for the first time. Now it's Mahar's turn to talk about his progress.
Hello guys, welcome back again to our devlog. My name is Mahar. I am one of the three programmers who is programming Neighbor Warfare. I'm going to show you what I've done in the last 8 days. The first thing that I did was the player movement, so the player can go right, left, back and forward, and should look up, down, left and right. And we can now run, and I made the player climb up the stair by using W and left shift keybinds. And I did all of this so we may be able to move around the map, since it's a PvP game, a player versus player, so I'm pretty sure we need that. I did add some sound effects like footsteps sound, running and walking, and shooting sound, and a wind sound and some birds sound in the background. But it took me more than I expected, because we didn't have any lessons on how to add sounds into Unity, so I had to teach myself how to do that. So it took me a while, but eventually it worked. And as you can see, the footsteps sound disappear on climbing the ladder or jumping. And I did also build a map. Yep, that's basically it. Thanks for watching and have a beautiful weekend.